If I told you that you don't need to change your whole life to become a new person, you just need to change how you start your day. Just think about it. So, today I'm gonna share 5 simple morning routines that can change your life. You just don't need expensive equipments, you don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. every day, and you don't need to have some perfect routine, but you have to be consistent. Let's start. The first habit is probably the hardest one for most people, and that is not checking your phone immediately after waking up. Think about what happens when you wake up and the first thing you do is pick up your phone because you check one WhatsApp message, then you open Instagram for a few minutes, then you watch a couple of YouTube videos, and before you realize it, you already spent 20 or 30 minutes consuming other people's content before you even thought about your own life. And the problem isn't that Instagram or YouTube are bad because you can use them for entertainment, education, and even business. But the problem starts when you allow your phone to control your attention from the moment you wake up. So instead of checking your phone immediately, try giving yourself the first 30 minutes of the day without social media. Get out of bed, wash your face, drink some water, open the window, go outside for a few minutes, or just sit quietly and think about what you want to accomplish that day. When you control your attention in the morning, you start the day feeling more in control of yourself. The second habit is extremely simple, but sometimes the simplest habits are the ones we ignore the most, and that habit is drinking water when you wake up. You've been sleeping for several hours without drinking anything, so having some water when you wake up is an easy way to start your morning with good hydration. You don't need to make this complicated by buying some expensive morning drink or following some crazy internet trend. Just keep a bottle of water near your bed, wake up, drink some water, and make it part of your normal routine. And I think this is something important to understand about improving your life. You don't always need to find something new or complicated because sometimes doing the basic things consistently is much more powerful than constantly looking for the next big hack. The third habit is moving your body in the morning. And when I say exercise, I'm not saying that you need to spend 1 hour in the gym every morning or do an extremely difficult workout. If you have time for a full workout, that's great, but if you don't, even 10 or 15 minutes of movement can be a good way to start your day. You can go for a walk, do some stretching, mobility exercises, push-ups, squats, jumping jacks, or anything that gets your body moving. The main goal is not to burn a huge number of calories or build muscle in 10 minutes. The main goal is to get your body active and create that feeling that you already done something positive for yourself before that day has properly started. And once you start doing this regularly, you may notice that you are not only becoming physically active, but you are also becoming more disciplined because you're keeping promise that you made to yourself. You told you were going to move your body in the morning and you actually did it. That small win can change the way you approach the rest of your day. The fourth habit is something that takes only a few minutes, but it can completely change the way you use your time, and that is planning your day. Before you start scrolling through your phone or getting distracted by random things, take a few minutes and ask yourself one simple question. What are the 3 most important things I need to get done today? Not 20 things, not a huge list, just 3 important things. Maybe you need to finish an important work project, complete your workout, study for an exam, work on your business, or spend some quality time with your family. Whatever it is, write down your top 3 priorities. The reason this work is because when you don't have a clear idea of what you want to do, it's very easy to spend the entire day doing small things that feel productive but don't actually move your life forward. You keep checking messages, watching videos, replying to random people, and doing things that are easy instead of doing the things that actually matter. So every morning, give yourself some direction. You don't need a perfect schedule. You just need to know what matters most day. And number 5, and the fifth habit is probably the most important thing that people might not take it serious enough, which is spending a few quiet minutes with yourself. Every day we are surrounded by noise, Phones, social medias, notifications, music, videos, conversations, work, and so many other things are constantly fighting for our attention. So sometimes we don't even get 5 minutes to simply sit and think. That's why I think spending 5 minutes alone in the morning can be very powerful. You can meditate, pray, write in a journal, think about your goals, or simply sit somewhere quietly without doing anything. You can ask yourself questions like, where am I going in life? What am I working towards? What kind of person do I want to become? And what is one thing I can improve today? You don't need to have all the answers immediately. The important thing is that you are giving yourself some time to think instead of constantly consuming information from other people. Because sometimes the answer you are looking for isn't another YouTube video or another motivational quote. Sometimes you just need to slow down and listen to yourself. You don't have to start doing all five perfectly from tomorrow morning, because the goal isn't to create some beautiful morning routine that looks good on Instagram. The goal is to create a routine that you can actually follow even when you're tired, busy, or not feeling motivated. Start with one habit, do it consistently, then add another, because your life is not changed by what you do once in a while. Your life is changed by what you do every single day. So, tomorrow morning, before you touch your phone, take a deep breath, drink some water, move your body, and think about your priorities. And give yourself a few minutes of peace. And maybe, just maybe, that small change in your morning can become the beginning of a much bigger change in your life. I hope you enjoyed this video and found these morning habits extremely useful. So you don't need to change your whole life. Just start small, because small habits every day makes bigger changes.